When Carolyn came to see me, she felt like her eyes were making her look old.
The procedure I'm having done today is the upper eyelids. It's since about 7th grade, since I could start wearing makeup, and I put it right there, it would go right there. So I look like I have this big, huge black eye. I'm looking forward to getting rid of that.
It wasn't just about how makeup sat in her upper lid, it was about really an excess of skin. And so for Carolyn, it was really about addressing the obvious, which would be the extra skin, and that would be what an upper lid blepharoplasty does.
In the liposuction, and I brought my favorite pants to show you why. Right there on my stomach. I had a neck surgery and I can't work out anymore, so I can never get rid of that.
She was a great candidate for standard liposuction.
I'm just about ready to go into surgery. I'm just a little nervous, my hands are sweating.
I always start with the eyes, and I always start with the upper lids. And so, because it's the finest, most demanding technically in terms of getting symmetry and positioning of the ultimate scar where it's going to be lying in the lid. And so you want it to be absolutely perfectly in the crease. And so we start there, and we removed a strip of skin, actually a big wide strip of skin from Carolyn. She had a lot of extra skin. And then when that was done, I just sewed up the upper lid, and that went very well, and that's essentially the upper lid portion of the surgery. And then once that was completed, we were able to then just go ahead and move on to the liposuction. There are a number of different ways of suctioning fat, and the way I like to do it is using a power-assisted device that creates a vibrating cannula, the cannula being that metal thing that we insert and actually sucks the fat out. And that vibration of the cannula allows it to travel through the fatty tissue with less pressure. And the less pressure I apply, the more finesse I can utilize, and therefore I can use a more artistic eye and not be so concerned about exerting my force on her tissues. And that allows me to get the best result possible. Like anything else, it's not so much how much you take, but how much you leave behind that's important. Because liposuction is a technique of contours. It's not about losing weight. It's not about getting smaller. Although those things do happen, but to a lesser degree than the change in the contours that we see on the body. And so it's knowing when to stop.
Are you nervous?
No.
You're not nervous?
No.
You look so nervous.
I'm so happy with my eyes, I can't even believe it. I took a before shot and an after shot just a week after the surgery, and I looked 13 years younger. And every single person I know that knows me very well is always constantly staring at my eyes like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it, you look great.
Actually going in and examining her in the exam room under good lights, I could see that her results were really fantastic. I was really excited about her eyes, and so is she. She is just so completely happy.
Okay.
And then I looked at her belly, and although we're only 5 weeks out, and liposuction is a different animal, it takes a long time to heal from that. I'm very happy with that too, and so is she. She couldn't be happier about the appearance of her belly and her love handles.
When I went dress shopping the other day, I noticed a complete difference in that. I could wear tight-fitting things. Even though I'm still a little bit swollen, I looked fantastic. So I am happy with the results. And I think I'm just going to get happier and happier and happier.